Producers for Amazon Prime's docuseries Shiny Happy People, Duggar Family Secrets have revealed they are in talks for a second season and hope to Jinger, who broke free from the famous family. Shiny Happy People, Duggar Family Secrets is a four-part docuseries that exposes the famous family's belief in the controversial organization the Institute of Basic Life Principles. In an exclusive U.S. Sun interview with executive producers Cori and Blye Faust, they revealed there is likely more to come regarding the controversial organization. Blye said, 1000% yes, we are open to doing another season, a few episodes, whatever it may be. There's a lot, as you can see, that we have not started to touch on. There's a lot of rabbit holes to still go down. I think probably a little bit less about the Duggars, and probably more about some of these other things that we've just started to scratch the surface on. We actually have a lot more that is in the can already, and still on the cutting room floor. Also, just general knowledge that we have from doing this that we'd love to unpack a little bit further, and get some other people on camera and share it with the world. There's a lot more than anybody could ever cover in I don't even know how many episodes. One of those people would be Jim Bob and Michelle's daughter Jinger, 29, who the producers hope would share her story if season 2 moves forward. Blye explained, I think certainly. If she would be willing, I think we would love to speak to Jinger. She's got a lot to say, she has her own experience that is different than Jill's or any of her other siblings. She's a really smart person who has come out with something that has really struck a chord. So yeah, I think we would. We would very much like to speak with her if she was willing. Blye continued, of the footage that didn't make the final cut, there's a good chance that there'll be more to come and we will be bringing that forth in future episodes. It's not set in stone, but there are certainly conversations going on around. Cori added, there is more incredible stuff to come. It was hard to decide what to leave behind. There was a lot of discussion about oh, we can't cut that. How can we cut that? It wasn't left on the cutting room floor. We carefully picked it up and set it aside, hoping for exactly this moment, exactly for this kind of success, so that we can make an argument that the world needs more. Jill Duggar and her husband, Derek Dillard, appeared on the docuseries. Jill, 32, discussed her upbringing in IBLP and her estrangement from her parents Jim Bob, 57, and Michelle, 56. She also spoke about her brother Josh's scandal, and how she felt obligated to come forward as one of the 5 victims and star on the spin-off Counting On. She said, it's not something that I'm proud of. If I hadn't felt obligated to 1, do it for the sake of the show, and 2, do it for the sake of my parents, I wouldn't have done it. Jim Bob's sister Deanna, niece Amy, and her husband, Dylan King, also appeared on the series, along with Jim and Michelle's former friends Jim and Bobby Holt. The Duggar family released a statement in response to the docuseries, the recent documentary that talks about our family is sad because in it we see the media and those with ill intentions hurting people we love. Like other families, ours too has experienced the joys and heartbreaks of life, just in a very public format. This documentary paints so much and so many in a derogatory and sensationalized way because sadly, that's the direction of entertainment these days. We have always believed that the best chance to repair damaged relationships, or to reconcile differences, is through love in a private setting. We love every member of our family and will continue to do all we can to have a good relationship with each one. The statement ended, through both the triumphs and the trials we have clung to our faith all the more and discovered that through the love and grace of Jesus, we find strength, comfort, and purpose. In recent years, Jinger has followed in her sister Jill's footsteps by breaking the family's strict, modest dress code. Jinger, who lives in California with her husband Jeremy Bualo and their 2 daughters, has been seen in tight jeans, short dresses and skirts, and more clothing items considered immoral by the Duggar family. In January 2023, Jinger released her memoir Becoming Free Indeed, My Story of Disentangling Faith from Fear. In the book, she discusses how the religion she grew up on was based off fear and did not line up with the beliefs in the Bible.